There is a big panic going on about the deadly virus spreading from China, the coronavirus. And no, you cannot catch it from drinking Coronas. The coronavirus is a common virus that can give you respiratory issues, like nose infection and breathing problems and whatnot. It can be kind of like influenza or having a fever and feeling like you have the flu. It's actually like the flu on steroids, but without steroids. Although if you were on steroids, you probably would be having a better fighting chance. And the zombie apocalypse will be something like, people on steroids anyways. It'd be a crazy type hybrid or something. And if it ain't gonna be robots, then it's definitely gonna be zombies. Not zombies like coming out of their graves, dead people, stuff like that, but just people that are acting ballistic and they're just going mad and they have no control over themselves, and the virus just makes them act like they're on rabies. Now they say it comes from animals, as if we aren't animals already, but this is similar to Ebola and the flu. Comes from animals, and they say the same thing about AIDS coming from monkeys and whatnot. I guess you can't have the swine flu without having a pig. Rats. And I thought we were trying to get away from the Black Plague. They believe it came from a seafood market in China. And no, there were not cats and dogs there.
I don't know, maybe there is, but I don't know if there's cats and dogs there. But as cute as they can be, they still could have the virus. So it's not like you can adopt them from China, because they still could be deadly.
SARS, that was an early killer in the early 2000s, which has killed over 750 people, but the cases keep on growing. There's been many cases, thousands of cases. Don't worry, I think they will have control over the situation. This is brought to you by Always Be Protected.
I try to lighten up the situation by making the video a little bit more interesting with some jokes, but all jokes aside, this is a real situation, and I feel sorry and bad for anybody who has to experience this, but there is a lot of fear-driven madness that doesn't help matters either, and so there is people talking about how this could be a biological warfare and whatnot, but it has spread outside of China.
They're looking for a vaccine, so I'm pretty sure that they can stop it, but it's just the point to go and show you that there is always something worse that can happen, and viruses can come out and just wipe out everybody. Might even be part of an agenda in some way. Somebody has the immunization and other people do not, so money talks. China is under quarantine. And speaking of quarantine, these movies are just not completely fictional. I mean, they can come very true. So from, Quarantine to Contagion to Resident Evil to The Crazies to World War Z, and I Am Legend. There's so many different movies that paint the picture. And while they might look like they're just ideas that are made up, this stuff can happen. That's the point. Well, that's it. That's all for the news today. Thank you for watching, and you have a wonderful day. Brought to you by Quickbeat. All you ladies are in a rush. You're out partying, and you just can't hold it. So, you're at a red light or whatever, you just take this, fold down your pants, and let it rip. Obviously, you need another bottle too. That's an extra fee.
Quickbeat allows a friendly accommodation when you're in a rush to go quickly. One size fits most ones unless your labia is bigger than McDonald's stacked Big Mac buns. No more of that often squatting, but now you can stand like a man. No more camping on and getting bitten places by mosquitoes. If you just unzip and let it rip a bit till let the pedo. And contour design just like female rejuvenation, but you feel just as refreshed after you're urinating. No more public toilet seat hovering and toilet paper coverings. You don't have to the hold it, for the toilet. All kinds for color lovers like flesh skin, to match yours as the best skin. They even come scented with a nice fresh fragrance. No more stress or waiting, come get your new best friend. You know, even have a design for them men that are on the go.
This is brought to you by QuickBee. Always be prepared.